Hey guys, good morning. I'm Andrew. I don't want to work anymore. And it's Monday. It's a work day. We're going to trade the Nasdaq today as usual. Looking at... Man, I'm really tempted to put a trade on right now as it comes up into this first presented. Well, it's actually not, sorry, not first presented fair value gap, but we've swept Asia highs, London highs, relatively equal highs. It's all there, set up to go short, and also breaking above my 7 to 9 a.m. range. But we're also stuck between this fair value gap here, so tough to jump into anything right at the moment. Since I've been burned too many times jumping into a trade pre-market. So we'll just have to wait 3 minutes, let it all shake out. If we invert this, I'll take a short. And this looks like this would have been a loss already. Very close. There it is. It's gone. But we'll keep this one here. No, it's going to balance that one out. Oh, there's a little one still in there. Well, just gotta wait 2 minutes. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Mine was pretty tough. The in-laws needed some help in their basement. They have like an Airbnb, and the painters didn't work out for them, so we had to drive up to their place and do a bunch of painting and moving and assembly of this basement suite that was in shambles. So that was what we did Friday night and Saturday night. Yesterday we literally just laid in bed all day and watched X-Files. So the energy is low. I didn't go to the gym today. Just needed rest. Just really needed some rest. So we got 50 seconds here before the market opens, and I got this RoboQuant AI 1 minute strategy on here. It's already given me a sell signal pre-market, which is basically my 7 to 9 a.m. range sweep. I can't believe someone coded that already. Anyway, don't take trades pre-market, basically, is the problem with that strategy. So we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna remove this one. There's no other inefficiencies here. And there is the market open. Ripping up. We got this 5 minute FEG here. We'll see if we bounce off of that. I don't know why my where is it? Raghav, how you doing, man? We just hit a fib level. I'm gonna be patiently waiting for a short here. Man, that wick is crazy. Looks like everybody's excited to trade on Monday. Lots of news this week too. But nothing. Yeah, I had a tough weekend. Did a lot of work in my in-laws' basement. They have like a Airbnb, and they had someone coming for 3 months to stay in their Airbnb, and but they had like a whole bunch of rentals to do, And it all came down to the last minute, getting paint and doors hung and furniture moved in and furniture getting the dust off of furniture. Yeah, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work this weekend. Anyway, I'm taking it off here. How was your weekend? Also to say, I had no time to do any testing of any sort of the strategies or any of these bots. So that's been great for me. You know how much I love back testing. Did back test of my breaker strategy from January 2023. And what'd you find? Here's the short that I want. Look at the volatility in here. Crazy. I almost feel like pushing the short button right now, putting the stop at the high. Very tempted. Does anything on the 15 seconds say I can? No, not really. This is danger, danger. Back to the 5. There's that 5-minute gap there. Otherwise, I'm loving this consolidation. This is what I love to see pre-market. Move up or down, I don't care. Just manipulate one direction and then look for an inversion fair value gap to go in the opposite and take out the low. What's that low there? 726. Otherwise, the bias is neutral. Especially with all the big data coming later this week. PPI on Wednesday, CPI is going to be a big one on Thursday. This doesn't look right. The 8th, that is right. So nothing today, nothing tomorrow. Wednesday, we're going to start seeing some action. So we also got Friday's first presented fair value gap up here. Looks like this is going to be our first presented fair value gap. One thing I didn't note was the new day opening gap or new week opening gap. What is that? Regular trading hours. New week opening gap. Oh shit, look at the size of that thing. Definitely gonna be wanting to get down into that. Let's see if I can change the color. Make it teal? Sure. So looking for a high probability short now. Get down into our new week opening gap. This is the first presented FVG. First presented FVG. This is our Judas swing. Frankie, what's going on, man? You see this power 3 here? Look at this. Look at this accumulation and manipulation. Looking for a short up here. It's beautiful. Look at this. This is Friday's first presented fair value gap here. Let's see if we can get up in there. There's also another 1 minute FVG up here. Frankie, how you been, man? How was your time off last week? I think that's what you said. Nice big 5 minute gap here. It's weird, I got this purple level here. It just doesn't show up. It's like totally different settings or something like that. We're going to inverse this guy. Looks like it. How big is that stop? It's pretty big. Take it easy. Look at the size of this thing. 45-point stop. Oh, there we go. Should have waited for it to come in there, but hey, whatever. We're in on a short. Holiday was good. Got back last week, did a few things this weekend, trying to enjoy the last bit of summer weather before the cold comes in. Yeah, I was busy helping the in-laws. Didn't have a lot of fun this weekend. Actually, didn't have any fun. Just straight up. Really need this candle to start pushing down. What does the 15 seconds say? Says it's gonna be okay. Maybe. But TP wise, where's 50% of this gap? %, new week opening gap. It's gonna be the lows. London lows. Looks pretty good bet. So far this doesn't look good though. Doesn't look good at all. Really messy. Yeah, I really wanted to go fishing this weekend, but it's windy. The wind was too bad. Just couldn't get. Just wasn't a good idea to get out on the boat. I need a bigger boat, and then I'd feel a little bit better. Going on everywhere else. I feel like that's a quote from the Jaws movie. I need a bigger boat. It is. I'm gonna get stopped out right here. Look at Alibaba ripping. Love seeing that. I'm gonna have to look for another short here, guys. Someone was just not ready to go yet. VFC down, everything else is basically down. Canada Goose is up a little bit. Comstock Resorts is up a little bit. Everybody else is down. Yeah, this is not gonna go well for me. This is gonna push up one more time. This inversion's not gonna stand up for me. Or we could leave relatively equal highs for later. That would be nice. Alibaba though, look at this thing go up $4. The problem with getting a bigger boat is then I need a bigger truck. Right now I got a small boat and I got a RAV4 that's good enough to tow it. Things really playing with me here. I don't think we're going to have our reversal until 7. Oh man, they're all over the place. They really, you know, pick your poison. All depends on, you know, mainly depends on how many hours are on the engine. That's what really matters. And then after that, you can look at everything else, basically, right? But you can have like a really shitty hull, but if it's got a nice motor on it with low hours, it's basically worth what the motor's worth. And I don't know, the size of boat that I want basically doesn't make a lot of sense for me to trailer it around. So I don't know, we're a couple years away from that anyway. Right now we gotta make some better trades and wait for my wife to build up her business a little bit more, and then we might just have the wrong bias here. Look at this 15-minute gap that's forming. Unless it just starts to drop down and fill it in. No wicks really on the 5-minute. Yeah, I think the next boat I'm gonna spend like 30 grand on. Frankie B's short. I'm short too, but I don't think I'm gonna survive. I think we're gonna go up one more time and then sell off. So unless you want to put your stop way up here. We also got previous week high as a draw. But I think the strongest draw is going to be this new week opening gap. So being short is right for sure. We're going to come down. It's just, am I gonna survive this? And I'm gonna say no. I have to look for another short. I thought about exiting my position here, but that's a mistake I keep doing, and then it goes in my direction. So I just gotta pay to play and be comfortable with the loss and journal this. So yeah, one more push up into this macro. We'll find our inversion up here. Too much internet problems today. Yeah, I would agree. You wouldn't expect that in Japan because the market historically goes up over time. If you simply buy dips and hold, you will eventually win. 100% win rate strategy. Yeah, you're right. You're long in NQ. When did you put your long on? Or you just fade me? There's that first percent of fair value gap from Friday. After 940 candle closed above high of 930 candle in 5-minute chart. Oh, are you using that 5-minute? So there's the first 5-minute, 940 after it closed above. That's that J-dub strategy. Yeah, the J-dub strategy. I can't fully understand what the entry criteria are. Like, I've been looking at it, and you know, the best results I have on it, it only had 40. Yeah. Oh, it gave you the signal? Because what's this supposed to do? The way I had it set up, I had to sweep a daily high or low, and it only gives you a setup. There was only 40 setups in a year, but the P&L, or like the profit factor, was, what was it, 2.223. So really nice. I had it up just before we started the stream, but where is the previous day low? Previous day low would have been here though. So wouldn't J-dub want you to take previous day high and then come back down and take previous day low? I thought that was the whole point of the strategy. I was long biased today, so I didn't look for Yeah, I'm still I think we're in a premium, so that's why I'm looking for shorts. I know all-time highs is right there, but we gotta come down. What is this? 4-hour gap. Short 10,000 contracts. Sick. I'm going in on a short very soon here. We're probably going to turn around somewhere in here. Could I have the wrong bias? Absolutely. Do I care? No. Previous day high. Where is it? Previous week high, right there. Went through Friday's first percent of fair value gap. Turning around in this FVG here. I didn't do any work on the API. Yeah. I haven't done any work on the API yet. Just didn't get the time. Previous week high. It's not that far away. Yeah, dedicated mustache comb for sure. You could be right. Absolutely could be wrong. Yeah, man. If it doesn't work, you can also trade in CFD from Canada, right? Yeah, totally. I think I got the futures part figured out for interactive brokers, so that's not a big deal. So I could trade live funds for sure. This thing, the grow, man, this thing grows pretty fast actually. Like it's a decent stash in a month. But yeah, no, it's out of control. It is out of control. It's like covering my lips and it's bothering me. And my wife's starting to talk about it being too long. But I need a shave. I've been a complete degenerate this weekend. Just lazy. I've been out working, painting and stuff. I need another day off. This is our top. This is supposed to be our reversal today. I don't know. This doesn't look like any sort of reversal to me. I don't know. I'm only willing to put one contract on this. I don't know. I don't like this. This doesn't look like a proper reversal to me. I don't know, but it's decent accumulation and another run up. There's just no inefficiencies here at the top. There's 7 a.m. Yeah, the grays, man. That's why that's when I used to have a beard, and then it started getting too many grays in it too. So that's kind of why I started shaving more and just having the mustache. But also my dad has a mustache. My dad's had this classic stash for his whole life, so it's kind of like more of an homage to him. And then people are like, hey, it suits you, it looks good. So I've had it now for 2 years, maybe 3. Let's go, get up there. Get up there. A little bit more, 49. Early in your 20s, wow. $24 points. Whoops. I'm gonna put a limit order in here. Stop loss, take profit. Let's get this set up properly though. Like that. Just gonna have to let it fly. Come on down to Profit Town. Yeah, I just need you to come up here and tap my limit order. That would be nice. That would be nice for me. No, this has to be down here. Like so. That's what I want. Might take a while. Doesn't look good for you. No, I don't think so, bro. This is like my classic AMD model. Longs are not gonna happen. You got new week opening gap. You got this accumulation and manipulation, and on the market open, this is a Judas swing, bro. And it's Monday, so it's not gonna keep going, especially with, fuck, did I just do? I modified my profit order. Stop that. Oh, that's why it's giving me a hard time. There we go. Let's go move it this way. New week opening gap. And we got this 4-hour FVG. There, I'm in. And now we can cross our fingers and go lower. I could be totally wrong, but that's what I'm waiting for. I wanted to take previous day high before going down. That's fair. That's fair. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Could get super tight with my stop, but we'll just let it go. It is what it is. It'll be what it'll be. It's just too bad this wasn't high enough for it. There's also, check this out, there's like I've been playing with this fib extension for Asia. And so it's got to be over the 1. The -1. And so that's how I can kind of maybe start gauging that I'm in too early on my short if we haven't done one standard deviation of Asia as a manipulation. So there's that. I might not live here anyway. Let's see here. Or is it 1? What if we went the whole, yeah. If you encapsulate the London low and the Asia high, one standard deviation. Once you're past that as a manipulation, then you can look for a short. So this one was just too early. And I might just lose anyway. So now that I think this candle closed halfway above. Do I have data for that? I don't have data, but I've been testing it. I've been testing it. Whenever I backtest this strategy, I start trying to figure out how high, you know, I've been trying to measure standard deviations, and I've been noticing that one standard deviation is very important to like qualify your manipulation leg. And then you can also measure the manipulation leg to figure out how high it's gonna, or how low it's gonna go in the opposite direction. So right, wouldn't be surprised if it went down to yesterday. Very quite possible, because I heard ICT talking about this. If you're looking in regular trading hours, he says compared to Friday, where do people have their stops set right now? Right here. You know, the last run up before the market opened, this is where their stops are at. So could this easily come down here today through the new week opening gap? For sure. Will it? I don't know. How many points is it? About 200 points. So whether it does it today or tomorrow, it'll come here. It's gonna come to get these people's stops. And that's the end of my trading day. So you guys have a good one, and good luck trading for the rest of your evenings, days, whatever. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow, and we'll see if I'll survive and make some money. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Peace out.